So hi, my name is Ana Medjus Palis Padilla, a PS Ed Filipino 1 Batch 1. So in this video, I am going to dictate or I'm going to recite the 22 sections of the Bills of Right. Section 1. No person shall be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. Nor shall any person be denied the equal protections of the law. Section 2. The right of the people to secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures of whatever nature and for any purpose shall be inviolable, and no search warrant and warrant of arrest shall issue except upon the probable cause to be determined personally by the judge after examination under oath or affirmation of the complainant and the witnesses he may produce, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the person or thing to be seized. Section 3. The privacy of communication and the respondents shall be inviolable except upon lawful order of the court or when public safety or order requires otherwise as prescribed by law. Any evidence obtained in violation of this or the preceding section shall be inadmissible for any purpose in any proceeding. Section 4. No law shall be passed abridging freedom of speech, of expression, or of the press, or the right of the people peaceably to assemble the petition the government for redress of grievances. Section 5. No law shall be made respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, the free exercise and enjoyment of religious professions and worships without discrimination or preference shall forever be allowed. No religious test shall be required to the exercise of civil or political rights. Section 6. The liberty abode of changing the same within the limits prescribed by law shall not be impaired except upon lawful order of the court. Neither shall the right to travel be impaired except in the interest of national security, public safety, or public health as may be provided by law. Section 7. The right of the people to information on matters of public concern shall be recognized. Access to official records and to documents and papers pertaining to official acts, transactions, or decisions, as well as to government research data used as basis for policy environment, shall be afforded the citizen, subject to such limitations as may be provided by law. Section 8. The right of the people, including those employed in the public and private sectors, to form unions, associations, or societies for purposes not contrary to law shall not be abridged. Section 9. Private property shall not be taken for public use without just compensation. Section 10. No law impairing the obligation of contracts shall be passed. Section 7. Free access to the courts and quasi-judicial bodies and adequate legal assistance shall not be denied to any person by reason of poverty. Section 12. Any person under investigation for the commission of an offense shall have the right to be informed on his right to remain silent and to have competent and independent counsel, preferably of his own choice. If the person cannot afford the services of counsel, he must be provided with one. These rights cannot be waived except in writing and in the presence of counsel. No torture, force, violence, threat, intimidation, or any other means which vitiate the free will shall be used against him. Secret detention places solidarity incommunicado or other similar forms of detention are prohibited. Any confessions or admission obtained in violation of this or section 17 hereof shall be admissible in evidence against him. The law shall provide or for penal and civil sanctions for violation of this section, as well as the compensations to the rehabilitation of victims of torture or similar practices and their families. Section 13. All persons except those charged with offenses punishable by reclusion perpetua when evidence of guilt is strong shall before convention be bailable by insufficient sureties or be released on recognizance as may be provided by law. The right to bail shall not be impaired even when the privilege of the right of habeas corpus is suspended. Excessive bail shall not be required. Section 14. No person shall be held to answer for a criminal offense without due process of law. In criminal prosecution, the accused shall not be pressured innocent until the contrary is proved, and shall enjoy the right to be heard by himself and a counsel, to be informed of the nature and cause of the accusation against him, to have a speedy, impartial, and public trial, to meet the witnesses face to face, and to have compulsory process to secure the attendance of witnesses and the production of evidence in his behalf. However, after arraignment, trial may proceed notwithstanding the absence of the accused, provided that he was been duly notified and his failure to appear is unjustifiable. Section 15. The privilege of the right of habeas corpus shall not be suspended except in case of invasion of rebellion when the public safety required it. Section 16. All persons have the right to speedy disposition of their cases before all judicial, quasi-judicial, and administrative body. Section 17. No person shall be compelled to be a witness against himself. Section 18. No person shall be detained solely by reason of his political beliefs and aspiration. No involuntary servitude in any form exists except as a punishment for a crime whereof the party shall have been duly convicted. Section 17. Excessive fitness shall not be imposed, nor cruel, degrading, or inhuman punishment inflicted. Neither shall death penalty be imposed unless for compelling reasons involving heinous crimes. The Congress hereafter provides for it. Any death penalty already imposed shall be reduced to reclusion perpetua. The employment of physical, psychological, or degrading punishment against any prisoner or detained, or the use of substandard or inadequate penal facilities under subhuman conditions shall be dealt with by law. Section 20. No person shall be imprisoned for debt or non-payment of a poll tax. Section 22. No person shall be twice put in jeopardy of punishment for the same offense. If an act is punished by law, and an ordinance, conviction, acquittal under either shall constitute to a bar to another prosecution for the same act. Section 22. No ex post facto law or bill of attainder shall be enacted.